Did I tell you to breed and have 4 kids and go on like you're married before everyone else? Now look at you. You're fucked up in it. In a called fuckery, marriage, upset and lonely. Yeah. Lonely. Are you married and you're still lonely? Like, I reckon they done a fucking vote. They gathered a little census of these fucking citizens.
What's that? Buggery a pig or something. They want to take your passport card. You can't even give £7 a week for a month.
Because I swear
I hear some man complaining. I hear some man complaining. Man, being in that situation, yeah, you know, like when you feel like your youth's dangled in front of you and you have to comply to see your youth, and you feel like an idiot at times, you know.
I feel like a prostitute.
Yeah,
you've been sleeping with a girl. You've been sleeping with a girl. You don't want to be sleeping with.
I'm dead. And the worst thing is that this is the shit that happens. This is real life. You know we keep it real.
With a straight face.
You know we keep it here, real hair on the. My girl's in the camera showing her pumps and her batty, talking about people should roll rolled up tissue shit out of her batty hole and them things there and putting the camera up in her pumps hole.
Some pussy stink.
We're rolling, yeah?
We rolling.
Rolling.
Hey people.
What happened to you?
No introduction.
I know we ain't got an intro.
Introduction for what? You already know us.
Yeah,
you know
for
what
real.
it is.
It's a bit late. We never
Y'all
did
know
that.
the name. Pharaoh Mama can't stand
I just had to. I couldn't not finish it off. Say it.
Get the f*** out.
Life coach.
That's a relationship coach. Exactly.
Oh,
They're the worst.
they're
They're the
Watch the
worst.
video.
They are the fucking worst, bruv.
It's not really like
It's
he's taken on that role. It's not like that was his team.
We gonna save this for the camera.
Okay.
So what was his thing?
We're gonna do
I
this.
got
for
He was preaching, he was putting man like us on blast and them thing there. And now look at him.
He was like one of the good guys.
Oh please. Bruh,
What preaching
when they start talking about this,
Preach 2.0.
fucking careful, bruh. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Put on my ass.
He's good.
When they start talking about you got a heel and all them things, I think you're fucking
Yeah.
fuck out of it.
Yeah,
man.
the ladies don't even know that you're 10 times more dangerous than a man like me. You know?
I'm telling you,
That's not my angle.
trick you out of your little knickers. Trick to go out of her pants. Yeah, that's
Yo.
the trickery, boy.
Before you know it, he's doing a live show with his woman.
Telling you, I
Bastard.
couldn't believe it.
Chatting.
I thought I've seen this man's face before. He's always trying to out the man them type of thing.
But that's what I'm saying, man. A man, that's a dangerous man. You know?
Trying to out the man them and look at him. Did you see
Bruh,
that?
he's a fucking pagan. That's what fucking
That one feels cheated by him.
pagan on us.
You
You know why? Because he's full of shit.
Facts.
You're full of fucking shit, bruv. I don't know why the fuck she thinks he would have been any different. The fuck? This is the problem with these bitches. They think they get married and it makes them something special. No, motherfucker. He's the same motherfucker as the other motherfuckers that are out here, yeah? He will do you dirty, bitch. Get
Still
over
I
it.
get bond.
Thinking that you're fucking married
No
and that
cheese.
means anything. Those be the depressed bitches.
He had her on
Like my best friend, I know she regretting that shit. You see the man that I put up the other day? I was like, I know you're regretting that marriage. That one was for her. You're out here getting fresh with me because you're upset about your little side. Did I tell you to breed and have 4 kids and go on like you're married before everyone else? Now look at you. You're fucked up in it. In a called fuckery, marriage, upset and lonely. Yeah. Lonely. Are you married and you're still lonely? Like, what the fuck, blood? Married and lonely. Like, the fuck? Does it make sense? No, it doesn't. See, this is what happens when you put a haste on
I
shit.
think a lot of girls, yeah, like Ron, correct me if I'm wrong, innit? This is what this is my personal opinion, yeah. I feel like a lot of people, a lot of girls I should say, they don't really want to be married, they just want to experience the wedding.
They just want the wedding, they want to show
They
off
just
to
want
their
the date.
brethren that they're the first
I
one.
believe they just want the date.
You know, one of them ones.
Like this.
No, but some of them like the thought of, oh yeah, I'm married, I have like a set up
it's a-
family
yeah,
and we're doing great. These times your car's on fucking HP, you're in fucking
My
debt,
treatment's
like,
payments.
trying to spread out the one little wages between everybody. Like, don't piss me off, blood. Don't piss me off,
Yeah. No, that's what I feel like. I feel like a lot of women just wanna have the date. the big day just to say he done it. I know what it's like, innit? Cause I know a couple people that's married. It's
Right, but then
all the
is
same,
that
like,
really,
raw.
is that really a big
This is
day
dead.
when
Or married
certain
in the
bitches
20s.
is getting married in the fucking town hall? Is it really
Yeah,
a
when
big
they go
day?
to the registry office.
Is that, yeah, exactly.
No,
Is that really a big
the
day?
people I know had proper weddings, so I can say like,
right.
yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? But then some of them,
It's not really a big day.
All right then.
You got the registry office.
Nah, man, that's wrong with the registry office.
Nothing's wrong with the registry office, but it's not really a big day. You get what I'm saying? It's not a big
Yeah,
day.
it's not a big- you can't class that a
standard
big day
wedding.
still.
That's like a standard wedding, innit? Like great wedding.
Yeah, them
but
girls
that's
are
not
exempt still, because you can't be wanting to have the big day and you got married at the registry office.
Yeah,
That's a
that-
medium
count.
day.
That makes sense.
That marriage is more likely to last.
Mediocre day.
That marriage is more likely to last. Yeah, that marriage is more likely to last, I believe.
Ooh.
But was he dealing with wickedness though? Because I didn't actually watch the video of what he said. I just saw that he was sitting down
Yeah, I
there.
kinda skimmed
Just
it.
the look
Front.
of his face just made
I
me
just
think,
feel as if
I don't want to
Like
hear
hand
what
grips.
this. Yeah.
It's a pagan, like, it just makes me sick. He's the
I'm
type of man
done.
that they'll use for them sweet boy memes as well, you know, like, love your woman and them fuckeries there.
Dead.
Yeah.
It's not married in your 20s, divorced in your 30s.
Boy.
Crackhead in your 40s, you get me? Man turn to the rock. Man turn to the rock.
Man's a lot of things, but man ain't divorced.
You get me?
that rings different.
Yeah, that's mad.
Yeah, no, I ain't got no kids, but I'm divorced. But like, rah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm divorced.
She swore to the Lord and left you.
That's mad.
Lying ass.
Yeah, you must be a fucker.
That's some crazy shit.
Yeah, I'm.
I don't think I'm dealing with
Never
that.
say never, but I'm never getting married.
Yeah, I say the same
Yeah,
thing
I
still.
don't think I'm getting married. I'm just like, right now, just like...
And we all got pitney. We all know that's the biggest commitment there is.
I
Pitney.
want.
Right.
You can get divorced in 20 minutes. A kid's 18 minimum.
Trust me.
Long.
18 minimum.
Certain man's brass now because of them.
Don't pay your child support. You can't go
they
to any
take away your
bar.
passport.
Yeah,
So let me talk about that though. So imagine, yeah, obviously your
Yeah.
passport is like a form of ID, yeah.
Yeah.
And you already know,
Man's an immigrant.
you already know how enough man say. Enough man don't have all forms of ID. Some man only have a passport. Like you said, some man don't have a driver's license, some man don't have birth certificate. Just suppose that's the only form of ID. What will replace it? Like, how am I meant to go look work? I don't think.
Your oyster
Wait,
card.
dead. I'm dead.
How much man could pick out your oyster and use it?
Because you ain't got a driving license on your oyster card.
Well,
No.
if they ain't got a driver's license, then
I
they're
think-
gonna have to do a little man thing and apply for. And what's it?
I think.
You get before?
How would that
no,
work?
provisional.
Just get NUS card.
Yeah, or something. I don't know.
It's provisional is proof.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
still.
yeah, of course it is.
Remember that. Yeah, okay.
I wish I
Yeah.
still had my provisional, like the card.
You don't.
No, because you got to give it in to get your full in it. They take it on the day.
Bruh, this why you do. This why you fucking change your dress or lose it beforehand.
I know, yeah.
Yeah,
But
and
like
then
free.
Yeah.
Cost them so much, fam.
man gets so excited, like you know me, I'm a lastminute.com guy.
I'm
and then
done
the test
with you.
rolls round, and man's so excited. Yeah, fuck it, take it, just give me the pink one.
Right, no,
Just give me the pink one now. Before you
like-
change your mind, give me it
Oh,
now.
gas.
Just
I
give
like
me it.
people them things they know, even like work IDs and them shit there, right?
I'm a minimal ID man though. Right now, I'm trying to set up
Yeah, I think
a little Sky Bet account to do some fraudulent gambling. Yeah.
So that one picture here.
Ask me
That's Sky Bet,
ID.
The man will wrap that account quick.
Ask me for a better ID. I'm like, right, I'm trying to finesse.
Don't win a bet, Rebecca. Them man might even ask you for some next things before they release peas.
Swear.
I'm done.
Blood, man, going by email, it says officialskybet.com, but there's a white guy with a red card. Stop there. We need identification. I said, whoa, this is
I'm
serious.
just trying to run a one accumulator. You don't know anything else for this.
Fucking hell.
But yeah, I think I've got all forms of ID still.
So-
I'm just thinking, how would it work?
My thing is,
I'm just gonna
why,
give my baby mother a
why that deep? So clearly, usually when they get these whatever that child maintenance people, when they get complaints, they must usually get complaints like, oh, my child's father's off on holiday, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know whether you would like, why wouldn't it just be your name's in the system? If you try fly out, we'll fucking nab you at the airport. What's all this tech people's ID and all them shit?
No,
there,
that's
like,
too much. That's
like that. They're
that's
moving back.
terrible.
Man, intrusive for it, man. Nah, man.
Like, they're moving
Run it back down before we get
So
it.
imagine, yeah, you got one of them baby mums
Like
there.
you can't even take a little drink to damn.
Because
like,
I know know, man.
1 hour trip.
I know, man, that are paying for their youths, but find it hard to see them. Now, I'm just saying, just suppose man wanted to be fuckery, just withhold some peas to kind of make baby man comply and that. You get me? She's always winning, fam.
No,
You could be doing everything you're supposed to be doing.
But then say she just a wicked bitch.
Exactly. It falls back on man, because now man can't even flipping go damn like he said to clear his mind.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like all them little black mind things there, like it's wrong. I just think it's wrong.
Oh, I'd love to know whose idea this was, but I said to
I
God.
think it's wrong. I reckon they done a fucking vote. They gather a little census of these fucking citizens.
What's that? Man trying to bugger a pig or something. Chasing down a pig.
Said it's a pig's pussy pork.
I'm fucking done with you, that man.
Yeah, no, that's mad. When I saw that, I just laughed. You know, someone said it to me, I just thought, man, we're finished.
We're not
No, we're finished, man. Like, as a nation, we're done. As people, we're done.
Total eclipse. We are finished.
Done, bro.
Like, they're
Done.
going crazy.
You already know what's happening. You see what's happening. Obviously,
That's why I just patterned my
Preach knows the agendas and that. You get me? You get me? I want his wave now.
conspiracy thing.
You know what's happening. You know what's happening, fam.
Don't get me started.
No, man, I'm not. Yeah, that's mad. They want to take your passport car. You can't even give £7 a week for a month. Like,
Because I do. I swear.
I hear some man complaining
A
now.
bit of money.
I hear some man complaining now.
Because I heard even when they can't deduct it from your earnings, they deduct it from your little job seekers or something, right? From your benefits and that shit there.
It's only like 5-6 quid though.
But this is what I'm saying. Why would you even complain about that?
Some man's paying
Wouldn't
festival
you just be
tickets a
happy that
month.
you're paying the bare minimum?
Yeah, that's exactly what I think still. Certain man's paying a little festival ticket and they're complaining. You get me? They'll go on.
Why is it good?
Yes, yeah, you get me? Why?
It's mad though, 'cause
And then they'll complain to pay £28 a month.
I never knew how someone could like have a child and just not check for them. You know what I mean? Like, you know when you know
What is that though?
It's the foxes.
Oh, it's actually outside.
Yeah.
I thought it was something he was watching on your phone.
Close the
Big man thing.
Oh, it's outside. I thought it was my Fox phone.
The foxes are getting breeders right now.
So what?
That's why they should have never banned fox hunting.
Them man are active, bro.
Fox hunting.
Them man
It's
are
like I
active
thought it was
around
my
here.
man's phone, you know, just there, like, you know.
You ever come out here and seen footprints on your car, but you know who that is?
But that's nothing. You see the little food bins. Blood, them man there, rip up my food.
Push it over.
Pull them couple down the road.
You have to put a brick on that still.
No, they are right.
Yeah, you never pick up the brick and move
They'll
it.
proper stare you out. They won't run. They're like, come at me, bitch. Like, fucking hell. But yeah. As I was saying, I just never understood people like when there's no problem with the other parent that just don't check for their child. Bitches do it too, you know. They'll run off and leave their kids with the man. I've seen it. You think, what you laughing?
No, I'm just thinking it's just a nasty piece of work.
You're laughing. It's fucking
Now,
real like
sometimes
that.
women need a break, though, rude boy. It's hard.
Nah,
So what, you run off?
I can imagine, I can hear that.
I'll go to
But there's some girl that is
listen,
workless.
I'm about to have a fucking mental breakdown. I need you to hold your pitney. But no, you don't just run off, bitch.
Some girl that's out here rolling the next man.
Turn one. You don't run off, motherfucker. You're acting like nigger at you. You don't just run off.
Some girl do that and are just out here just floating about willy nilly.
But there is because there's bitches that are in other countries and they. No, let me. No, that was a bit too close. A bit too personal. Let me behave myself. No, but these bitches be what? Who you talking to? Any bitches be. No, edit nothing. I said what I said, motherfucker. The only thing I said was it was too close to home, but I still don't care. You bitches be whatless. Look after your fucking pitney, man. Babies, them need nurturing. They need a mum, you know?
Nah.
Fucking hoes. But yeah, anyway. Can't
Now,
say
you know what? It's not even so much. If we're gonna put, because men are just as fuckeries as women,
Yes,
and
they are.
ratios and numbers and all of that.
Yes,
Yeah,
they are.
But it's not even just the parent bit of it. You gotta just like. Men gotta be better, yeah, but women gotta be better, yeah. Because some women are so unbearable that it will make man left as you. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Because I see it, because I've been through situations myself. I can see the moment
Facts.
when a man realizes, like, at first, the same way women think, I think men think, or at least I do. Like, if I have a kid with you, like, rah, this is my base, this is where I want to grow and I want to build and that, like, and I ain't gonna like. I ain't gonna run away and left that for no stupidness, yeah. But then it's like, after a while, yeah, it'll get to the point where it's just like, you know, like you have like your little ups and downs, and then there's times when you spend apart, and then it's like, you spend time apart, but you have your youth.
Yeah.
And then it's like something clicks in your head, and it's like, bro, I don't actually have to be with this bitch to see my youth. Like, do you know what I mean? And then it's like, the relationship don't really last too long after a man kind of puts that through his head. Like, man's just like,
that's what they start withholding the youth.
Yeah.
Holding the youth hostage.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Dangles and that. Dangling the youth in front of man like Michael Jackson did Blanket and them.
I'm dead.
And then it's mad because man, like, there's justice for fathers, you know. Certain men wear Spider-Man outfits and go climb
And go and climb the building.
and do a mad
put the
thing
banners up and
because
step
he can't see you.
until
Spider-Man on scaffolding, you know.
Certain free, what they call free runners.
Come
Listen,
take them down.
Man said certain man do free running. You get me to protest for the man them.
Some man will go mad.
They got you, man, innit? In the spandex and running walls and that. Like, bro, I respect it still.
It's still.
Now, some man will go mad for their youth, like, if you can't see your youth, yeah. And then it's like, you can either be that guy, yeah, or there's something you have to do and it's bad, yeah, but you kind of have to
Take a step back.
Yeah, you have to take a step back and cut
It's
off
true
for your
though.
own health.
No, and the reason why you have to do that is because kids grow. Do you understand?
Yeah,
and they will
and
see how
they'll
toxic
see.
the other parent is. You get me, or what the other parent hasn't been doing that they're supposed to do. So in that situation, yeah, sometimes you do have to take a step back.
Yeah,
Because
your own sanity.
right, otherwise you'll end up killing something. Do you
Well,
know what
I
I'm saying?
almost lost my head in this team.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what told me, no, never again, man. Come, man, this is not
And
you.
this is-
You,
this
sometimes
is
you
what
just have to
happens.
leave it.
It's not you.
And like once a man like take that step back here and sever that connection, yeah, sometimes it's not. Man is so afraid of that initial thing that happened that man's scared to reconnect. Like, do you get what I'm saying? So man's like, it's fuckies, but it's like for my own good. This can be taken away from me any moment.
Yeah.
So I don't want to. I don't
even
feel
wanna
safe
initiate,
investing so much of my like energy into this because I'll just be fucked if this
And
happens.
it's mad, being in that situation, yeah, you know, like when you feel like your youth's dangled in front of you and you have to comply to see your youth, fam. You feel like an idiot at times, you know.
I feel like a prostitute.
Yeah,
You ever been sleeping with a
sometimes you just have to hold it
You ever
down.
been sleeping with a girl you don't want to be sleeping with?
I'm dead. I'm dead. And the worst thing is that
Sex is
this
dead, but you're dead.
This is the shit that happens. This is real life. You know we
sex
keep it
again
real.
with a straight face.
You know we keep it here, real hair on the free, yo. You know, free the realness. I'm dead. Man said the dead monks. Man said,
Look at the face, man.
man said the 5 pump.
Let's get it the jazz box.
Yeah, no, man, I don't really
Sex into jazz.
I don't really like this, but you know,
We here.
stop me from seeing my child. innit?
Finish it. And get it over and done
Yeah,
with.
man.
I'm dead.
Dead, man.
Man's out there getting
Nah, man.
some renter boy, you
Yeah,
know.
man's been in them situations
Like-
there, fam. Like it's all nah, man. Piss me off, man.
And that's crazy because it just goes to show you about the power of what women have between their legs, pum pum, and what some bitches will use it for. Do you get what I'm saying? Some just use it for wickedness, bro.
And I know men are trash and all that shit, yeah, cool, that's whatever, but like man gets upset about women doing certain madnesses, but it's because man expects and wants better. Like man wants like look after your things, like look after your things.
That's
babe.
how I see it. Like,
Like
no,
you
like,
set
why
the
don't you
tone.
wanna- yeah, why
If no
don't you
girl
wanna-
are out here giving up crutches, no man are out here going on with no fuckers. Like, do you get what I'm saying? So like, not to like the pop my pussy and you know like when you listen to a female song about pussy, this you just rip the headphones off because you don't want to hear all that fucking
talking about you whore. Nastiness.
Yeah, but man's out there talking to the girl in the club.
Let me see your thing. Look at little pussy pic, yeah. But yeah, when they get them, now we're done. That's what I'm saying. Fam, I often tell people we're doomed, fam. Like, we're finished, fam.
Yeah.
We're walking contradictions, fam. So, yeah, man, it's not right, but it's okay, man. Gotta deal with it. You get me?
People out here getting married, you know.
Bro, as I said, that's not for me. Talking of marriage, Queen Lady Gangster, who saw her
Oh
wedding.
shit, she
I don't really know her about her like that. You know, I'm not even gonna front still. But I did see a picture. Yeah. That's probably all I know about her.
Like-
One time she showed somebody a period pad and
She's
that's what I heard back in the
she's
day.
one Jamaican lady that's like big on the dancehall scene. Like she does promo for them or whatever. But she also used to be a thief. Like she used to be a
thief.
she used to thief in it or whatever.
Yeah, can't stand it.
And-
Just your backstory, yeah.
But my thing is, alright, cool. Each to their own. I get it. Once you get a hype and you're on something and you make whatever and you're on Instagram and you go big. But my thing is the people that entertain it. Do you understand? The people that be in the comments egging it on and like, yeah, go. And the thing is, if this was your mama or your grandmother furthermore, because she's a big balling back woman with big balling back kids, you understand? Yeah. If this was your, you lot wouldn't have it. Do you understand? You lot would not entertain this foolishness.
I'll be shamed.
My girl's in the camera showing her pumps and her batty, talking about people should roll a rolled up tissue shit out of her batty or and them things there and putting the camera up in her pump hole.
Seven pussy clean, seven
want-
pussy stink.
remix. But yeah, like
I don't know the remix, fam.
fuck that. But the fact of the matter is she got married, innit, to some young boy.
Someone will love you. You get me?
And that's that.
You might be
So,
looking at the
I think people-
paperwork. But
I think people was expecting some sort of like puppy show for the wedding, but it looked like it was just a normal wedding. It looked like it was alright still, but I think it's just mad that people will entertain and egg on other people's fucking family and shit to do stuff. And it's just like it's morally wrong.
What's social
man.
media for you though?
Nah, it's morally
all
wrong.
we all like to see some fuckery, but when it's our people,
Nah, you know what? Yeah, there's certain levels to the fuckery though. There's certain levels to the fuckery.
things I heard that
When
woman
it's-
do is mad.
Right, okay. So
Mad.
then there's
I'm not gonna
levels to the
lie. As a
fuckery.
big woman,
when it's
like-
all fun and jokes and it's young people, do you get what I'm saying? And all them things, it's all fun and jokes. But when it's a big woman, there's a certain level that you should just, you know what? Let me not even deal with that on social media. You get me? Me personally, for a thing as well. If I've got big people kids, I'm not even trying to. My son ain't even 18.
That's what I'm saying.
and
I
ain't
often
even
think
trying
like,
to
bro, where's
embarrass
your
him.
big youth
I've got
star?
his dad following him. Him and his dad follow each other. Don't follow my page. My page is for big people. Your dad posts you and your siblings.
If my
and
mum was on
his
her-
mother. Do you get what I'm
It's
saying?
not
Let your
violent.
pups follow you. You follow your pups, bruv. Do you understand? Because y'all post normal shit.
if my mum was on Instagram wilding, I'll confiscate that phone.
Bruh.
I'm not gonna lie.
No,
like,
there's no
we'll have
conversation.
beef.
There's a family intervention. We're all going round there. What are you doing? Should we kick
if
you
we-
up?
if we gotta punch it out
No.
then, boy.
Like, bruh, me and my siblings will punch out my mum, you know.
If we
She
gotta-
knows it too.
if we gotta choke her out, if we gotta-
My mum knows it too. Any type of fuckeries, we be on to you.
Now imagine your mum is out there though, like
No,
that.
man. I can't.
Oh man.
You know, like that. Like, seriously. I'm just not on it. That's the
And
major
you know what's
thing.
mad? You see, with how social media works, yeah, is like, bro, when you're somebody that does the most, yeah, once you do the most, and you see you get a mad reaction from it, you're likely to go up and up in the fuckery world.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
in the fuckery, 'cause
It
people
gets
are
worse.
waiting
It gets
for
worse.
fuckery.
You see what I'm saying? It gets
But
worse.
people are waiting for the fuckery, do you understand? And not just any kind of banter fuckery like what we do. They're expecting extreme radical shit, do you understand?
Going live.
Right, so every time you have to chat it right, cussing something or doing
Shut
something
him up, man. Grand Pitney's there, man. Shut up, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
right. Like,
Like,
what
you're
the hell?
talking about tissue balls out man's bum and man's bum and all them fuckery there.
You know, camera up in your nons and all that on Instagram. It's mad. I'm like, nah, it's crazy.
Just to play devil's advocate,
Yeah,
because
go on.
man's a shit stirrer.
God.
But like, she's doing all that. She's married, rude boy.
Now she's married.
There's a gal out there dying to get married.
Dying.
rude boy.
That's
And
true.
man's not
Dying.
even paying that no mind.
But I just don't understand what the.
No, the baseline of it is it's foul, innit?
Okay, I can no. Do you know what?
But it's the fact that it's not our people.
Alright, do you know what? Let me put it this way. You know when you've put your all into a relationship and you guys are working on something, you get what I'm saying, and you've been together for a good few years now, do you understand?
I mean, man can imagine that. Man's never actually been there.
Just shut your mouth. Yeah. I took it like over 5 years in them things there, you know, like proper living together, splitting bills, etc. Then for me, I can understand where you want that next level of commitment. Do you get what I'm saying? You want that security of, okay, I'll put my thing into this and this is what we're working with now. Like on that kind of, I can kind of understand. But for me, I just don't see, the novelty of it. I don't see the excitement of it.
Of
to be
marriage?
honest. Yeah.
Yes, Dad.
Because I know I can't even say that my wedding will be a respectable wedding if I ever got married. Because
You know what I'm
just
saying?
pure fuckeries.
Because that's what man is on.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
It's going to be like we're at a rave.
Right.
I love to attend a wedding, but to my own.
I don't even like being around weddings, blood. I just don't like the whole
Them shits is fun,
environment.
but you can smash the bridesmaids and them things.
I know,
I'm
but
dead. I like a wedding. I think.
I just don't want to be in that arena of
Do it
love.
cool.
I'm
No,
so against it and
I don't mind
anti.
it, you know.
I don't mind.
Like, man,
I'm
don't
down
mind.
for the
I'm
candy.
on it. I love a wedding.
I'm down for the
Master
candy
ceremony,
and all them two there. Check out little eye candy from that side's family, you know, like that.
See what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm
These
a hoe.
fuckies going at weddings.
I'm a
man.
hoe for life, rude boy. I'm a hoe for life. Why am I man's up
That's
there
why you
saying?
just want to go to wedding.
Why am I
That's why you want facts.
While he's up there saying the vows, I'm gonna be in the back in my suit like dickhead.
Now I understand. You know that
He's gonna cry. Look at his pussy.
wedding crashes. Now I understand why they done it.
Yeah.
I'd crash weddings. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, they're a good place to be, man.
It's good vibes still.
I don't wanna.
Even though you know in a couple years it's probably gonna end in fucking tears. It's a good vibes, bro. It's like,
You're gonna pay for that.
That's why everyone asks for money now,
the
innit?
liquor and the
That's
champagne
why everyone
and
asks for
something.
money now instead of like items.
All little vibes and then come there.
See if Satan goes into the church. Yeah.
Random now. Some new realms.
That's why I say this is how much I don't like weddings.
Man said,
Like his body will start burning up. Innit?
That's how you.
That's me at a wedding. I can't be around.
Nah, they're
none of
banging
that
still, I'm not gonna lie.
love, fucking Stupidness. Little kids bringing out rings and all of that fucking flowers and petals, and I can't be around none of that stupid.
The man, they call like the Grinch for a wedding. Weddings are lit, fam. I'm telling you.
Nah, weddings
They're
are lit,
lit, man.
Celebrating this nonsense.
It's
You're in
even
the
better
trap.
because it's not yours. You're just seeing someone else.
Marriage is a way for the
Committing
government to keep
a
an
death
eye on two
sentence.
people at once. That's all it is, blood. That just links your NI numbers, and they can just keep a track of both of you at once, blood. Fuck that shit, blood. Girl telling me she wants to get married. When's the last time you went to church, bitch? This is a religious affair. You don't go to church.
They're right back there. You have to. But most churches take you a 10. They make you a 10. So you get forced.
You can't even fake the process again.
You get forced into it, you know, like that. You have to attend a couple services at the church, bro. You
Ain't even
know?
religious.
Sit down with the pastor and them
It's the
things.
same like when you want to get your youth
Suck their batting.
them christened. I'm thinking like, right, what, man has to attend the church for this now? Alright, cool, I see that when you get back home. I ain't moving. But now I got every Sunday I got to start waking up to go to church. Nah, I got on it.
It's about 6 weeks. They'll
6 weeks? Nah, that's long, you know. She might feel a single parent thing for 6 weeks, man. Then I'll pop up at the end.
This is you know what's bad, yeah? Like, man will go in the church, yeah, and then you'll see someone who was on scattiness when he was younger, like a fucking crackhead or a litty or someone, yeah,
Why?
who lived their
Everyone
life.
changes, man.
They lived their life to the fullest. The
Don't
fullest.
change the thing.
Now they're old and they're gonna die soon. They're trying to get in the
They're
good
in the
books.
church now,
You
yeah.
get what I'm saying? Is that no nigga, don't try and convince me. Let me have my fun. Just because you're on your deathbed, you're trying to get in your good books. Nah, man.
Nah, get
Fuck that,
still.
man.
But you know, it's never too late to change or repent for your sins, isn't it? Or is it? Or is it?
Yeah, man.
That's all long though.
Fuck that shit.
As I said, it's a good place to.
Marriage.
It's good to attend the wedding, but
Nah, that's
when I pre myself,
you look like brothers. You've been to raves, cuz.
Huh?
You know about raves.
nah, man. A wedding is a different vibe. Still, I'm not gonna lie, man. Mad intimate. Like I said, like you could. There's crutches to be had there, fam. If you're a man like yourself, that's the place where you
what
need to
he's
be.
like
fam.
anyway when he gets married.
That's a place where you need to be. So
That's him for the whole night because that's what.
You know better when you raise up a
set
frock.
up a wedding set up like that.
You've been to a rave with VIP.
You go
So you don't have to queue when they walk you past the bitches in the line so they get to see you walk in.
This guy.
Next episode, talking about how much.
Oh no. Okay, so would you allow?
Marriage, no.
Shut up, man. Fuck marriage, bro. That's dead. Yeah. Would you allow, yeah, your baby, whatever, your whatever to your child, so your baby mother or your baby father, partner, to discipline your child? That's what I'm-
No. You can do the little tell-offs, like the wrong and right thing. Like you can do that.
Are you asking me can they put their hand on my
You can't do that.
That's a hell to the number.
I'll punch up
Yeah,
him and the BM for allowing it. I'll whack them all up.
That's a charge.
Beat up the whole household.
That's a charge, boy.
For me, it's a no.
No.
I'm
For
sitting
me, it's a
so
no,
proud.
to be honest with you.
No, there's wrong and right. You can tell the child certain things, but you can't drapes, beat. That's not happening still.
Yeah, because one time my baby father's thing at that time try hold my son, but you know, like she must have held him that tight it left like a nail mark in his arm. Now like I had to go downstairs to the shrink.
Now she's in Tottenham Cemetery.
It's a joke, bro. I went and got the knife, blood. I went downstairs with a knife for her. She started running up her mouth like she's getting perfume out of her bag to spray me.
CS gas.
To get some perfume to spray me, you know. I said, listen.
I would have fucked you up in your eyes though, I tell you that.
2 minutes. I just went and got a knife, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was
A little cheap perfume would have gave you a rash.
put your hands on my
Perfume would have gave you a rash.
But for me, it's a no. That would cause major problems.
Yeah.
Like for me, it's a no. I don't even know why you would even think.
Yeah,
it
if you're
was
in
your
your
place.
right mind, that's an off-key
Some people think
this
that's
is what I'm
normal
saying.
though.
I wouldn't
But
let
some
my
people
hand
do
on other
think.
people's
Some people do
Some
think
people
that's
think that's
normal.
normal. It's not normal.
Like our generation though?
Not just every like,
In general.
In general, yeah.
Human beings in
Individuals.
general.
Some
There
people
are
think
individuals that think that that's okay. And
I know
would
when I
allow
was
it.
getting fucked up by their stepmom and dad was allowing it.
Yeah, plenty people.
That's not acceptable.
I even got you.
Fucked up, fam. Like,
Alright, so wait a minute. Across the board, full stop, no. But what about if they've, like, what if the mum ain't there and it's the dad and the mum's lived with the youth from like young, like maybe one, and growing up, like basically the youth
I get what
knows
you're
that
saying
parent
still,
as
like-
their mum. They don't even have no real connection to
the
that.
day that happens though,
You have to not be involved.
I'm not involved. Like, that's the only way.
That would mean that you are not
You ain't got no say.
That means you ain't got no say whatsoever, and that's my child now, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like in that case,
Yeah,
that's
man
totally
can't say
different.
nothing.
Like you can't really
Yeah,
say anything,
yeah.
and then obviously I'd be having a conversation with the dad beforehand. Like this is what's going down, innit? Like if I'm raising this child, I'll be having an input on wagwan, etc.
Yeah.
Discipline, because I don't want no disrespect.
I guess
under
there's a
my roof.
conversation that needs to be had, innit?
Yeah, definitely.
If that's like obviously because
If that's gonna be the
if
setup.
I'm having that conversation, like I'm just telling you, I'm not even putting my hand on your you in it, but you asking no wrong from right. If it's me and your child here and your child does something that's mad off key, I will tell them off in it,
Yeah.
and then I'll tell you
to come and deal
And
with
then
it.
if I have to tell the father, if I can tell the father or have to, I'll tell
Let
the
him
father.
know.
But I'm not putting my hand on nobody's picnic.
And like for your own, for any man or woman who might be off key to be thinking that's acceptable, yeah. Remember this, yeah, because I was the other youth. Like I was raised by my brother's dad, and he never put his hand on me ever. But now I'm like twice them man their size. Do you get what I'm saying? And I remember. Like I remember moments in my life with him, so I would remember if he put his hand on me, and I would feel no way
To punch man out.
about. Do you get what I'm saying? About doing him something. So for your own good, unless you're gonna kill the youth,
Don't trouble,
because man will grow up, bro.
That's long.
And will grow up, bro. I'm telling you. Are you fucking in
Yeah,
your
but-
right? You can't. How can you
But
even
yeah.
justify that in your head?
No, but you, as I
I
said,
don't
you
get
got
it.
some weirdo people out there that do
You
do
got
it
people that
and
are
think that
killing their
it's okay.
people that are beating babies and killing them. Fam. I
Exactly.
see it all the time, rude boy. You see, and in my head, I can't even comprehend. Like, where do you begin to start even doing that to a child so small?
Yeah,
I know
You
that's
see what I'm
sick.
saying? Like, how do you
Definitely
even start that? What's the conversation you and your partner have
Definitely
before
sick
you decide
mentality.
you're gonna beat this child and kill it?
Yeah, everyone shouldn't have kids, man.
Like, what conversation? Like, no, let's keep
People are
it.
just sick.
How do you start that conversation? It's not doing them type of things to a child. Is not just something you do. Like, you do something once, somebody looks at you, and it's like they're either gonna say, "What are you
that
doing?"
sets
or
the tone.
they're gonna join in. And
Sets
what
the
makes them
tone.
wanna join in? You know what I'm saying?
And I don't even think sometimes, I don't even think it's joining. I think some women
Just get
are
led.
so weak.
They get led.
So weak, they just get brainwashed by love. You know, like sometimes they feel like, oh, right, I never had a man like this before. I'm gonna keep this one around, like,
just
and
can't
just
afford
let
to
man
lose
just,
this one.
just let my man
You know what it
violate
is?
after
Is it,
violate, bruv.
What is it? Top Boy. What's the youth who dies? Who's always with Kano?
Is it Jason or
Yeah, something like that. His mum.
His mum's one of them.
His mum's one of them.
Trust me, his mum's one of them.
Some women just like you just gotta do better.
Trust
Just gotta
people
do
in
better.
general.
Yeah, no, that's that weird shit still.
Fucking hell, man.
Crazy.
Often makes man think, like I said, like what's the conversation that's had between two
Yeah.
people. Right?
Sometimes there is
That
no
you decide
conversation.
to
It's just a
actively-
madman and a weak bitch.
Actively
You get what I'm saying?
punch a
In
child
code.
or do something to a child that
Because some men are just sick. Some bitches are just sick. Do you get what I'm saying? Then if you get two sick people together, it's a whole mad mix. And that's what happens sometimes. You just get two unstable motherfuckers that just join forces and start getting mazzers.
what do you say? Can man some shit there? Or is it decorations or real? That's a decoration.
He's a team Billy Jean. My guys, my brother.
Yeah.
How you man feel about beat to the ounce and that arms used in a fight?
Who?
Arms and bouncer.
I don't reckon it's gonna happen. None of them ever do. Like I don't know why people get gassed up, man.
Because I haven't seen
Like all now it's quiet already. Like
Yeah, I haven't seen nothing.
it's quiet already.
I swear they signed
Like,
something.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I personally believe it's not gonna happen. Like, although man saying they signed something, man knows how social media works, fam. You get me? You see people just rile up the net, like Wiley said, fam, and that it happens. It works. It generates something for each man.
Exactly.
So people are nosy and wanna go and see.
Exactly.
Like man's fall for it too much, and I come too far in this thing to fall for stupidness. Man, man's old now, so man ain't even looking disregard that. Man.
I've adopted the same mentality. I'll see it when it happens.
Yeah. Until then,
Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, though.
go on then.
Hypothetically speaking, it does happen.
Yeah, then boy.
Man signed the thing. No, if it happens, it happens, innit? More power to them. But I'm saying, man seen this shit so much times, dude, but these little celebrity dons. Do you think any of these, man, are trying to get punched up live on telly, fam? For people to see? They're all about face,
That's
you know?
why if it did
I get punched
happen,
up on TV
it
for
would be,
300
it would be,
I take out.
It would be
Nah.
fine.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, I don't know, you know, they both got a bit of, you get me, on them, but I reckon,
Elaborate on that, please.
I think bounce
if
will win.
arms, do you?
Bounce will win.
I reckon if the arms only on you gives him 2 bangs, bruv, he's done.
He's gonna cough gravy. What are you talking
He's
about?
done.
Come on, bro.
Cough what gravy?
Yeah, are you mad?
He's done.
Are you stupid? What, you reckon Bounce is gonna fight
I
that?
love an underdog, man. I reckon
That guy can backflip.
Like, flipping
And he can backflip.
bouncer, he might be
They're
able
boxing,
to.
that don't mean nothing.
They're not.
might
They're
be
doing
able to do
MMA.
something.
Yeah, they
Doing MMA.
I didn't know what they
Mixed
signed.
martial arts. Means
Are
I can
they?
hold you.
They're gonna do
Yeah,
MMA?
Snap you like a.
Yeah,
Twix.
arms is gonna fuck him up then.
I was just gonna molest him, bro.
You see him with the that dummy thing that you can pick up and slam. He was just picking it up one time.
Yeah, I don't
He's like, bah. He's mad, you know. He look
Yeah.
crazy. Like.
Well, you reckon Bounce has got hands like
He was
that?
doing the hammer
That's
punches in his face. Like,
MMA.
bah.
I think what we're doing here is typical and it's
Gassing.
typical. It's like we're looking at a man's stature, you get me?
No, we're
No,
not.
no,
Alright, cool.
no.
Now I've laid you
Just
down
looking at what we-
No.
my dusty path of rebuttals, yeah?
You friends in chat, eh?
Because cool, big guys like that, yeah, their downfall is they're stiff and they're slow, yeah? This nigga can backflip.
Yeah, I know.
He's an athlete. He has an engine.
Yeah.
Fam, them man wrote... Fam, he can body slam bounce.
Yes,
Right, so this is what I'm saying. He knows how to manage his body weight.
If my man catches
He's
his
not
chin,
just, he's not just big.
that's it.
He could
He's not
physically...
just big. He actually knows how to use his bigness. Do you get what I'm saying?
And he can
Whereas-
backflip and he can do... He can do that. He can do spinning kicks.
I don't know. I don't see Bouncer's leg going higher than nobody's knee.
I did his belly button. What are you talking
Like,
about?
I just don't see it. You
All
know?
power to him, and I respect the bravery of him.
Oh
doing
yeah,
this.
definitely, without a doubt.
Because right now, in my mind, how Bouncer can win is he just rolls up and then just shoots him. You know what I'm saying?
It's boxing.
No, it's MMA, bro.
You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, if he keeps his distance and just boxes.
I think
Have you
Fam,
seen
he's
my man's
taller,
arms
stronger.
and chest, bro?
my man's bigger than him, that taller than him.
But he's African.
Bouncer can do the
He's
boxing.
African and has long hair. Those two things
gonna
don't
have to
go
go to the lower
together. He's a
half, bro.
special brother. He's got long plaits and he's African, bro. This guy is an anomaly. Are you mad? This guy is gonna do damage, cuz. What are you on about?
I said he's the chosen one.
Don't power all the way. It's a bias thing. South London all the way. Don't get me wrong, bro. But I'm just thinking logically. Like, do you get what I'm saying?
We have the same conversation in the group. It's like, yeah, I think Bouncer still.
Fam, if he holds him, fam, I've seen that nigga do a bench press, stand up, do a shoulder press, and then do a full body press, and then hold the dumbbell, do a squat, go down, front flip with the dumbbell in his hand still, land, and then go on a bicycle and do arm curls while riding a bike in the gym. And then that's one rep. What are you talking about, bro?
Nah, I'm following still.
Oh, bro. This nigga's Euro trading.
I like him still. Don't be twisted, but
Don't get me wrong there. My thoughts are they're both slow individuals. Like, they're not the quickest guys. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Bouncer, he says it himself, he's dyslexic. Whatever that means. Whatever that means.
man saying, man,
On his podcast.
man's mentals, yeah, turn into his physicals. You know, that's what he's studying, dyslexic. He's face a prick, you know. You see what he just done there, man?
Yo.
Man said he says it himself, he's
fighting.
that don't mean fighting, just yeah, I'll put it up for that.
That fighting is 90% mental.
I said, yeah, let me go left and that. Man walks right into the bank.
In the post-fight interview, I just didn't see it coming. You fucking didn't, bro.
Dead.
Tried to block it with his forehead. Nah, but,
Bro, do you know how disrespectful it is when you're punching your forehead?
I'm getting twisted, man. The way they're moving, I want it to happen because it will set a tone. Because you see too much sods on the internet, like these UK rappers and that, wanna do this type of thing. Oh, let's fight for charity or whatever they were fighting for.
Yeah.
And then a couple of weeks later, it's done. Quiet. And then I just think, fam, none of these men actually want to get thumped in their face online for their following to see. None of them. No one will want to take that L, fam. They're too frightened. You get me? So I just hope, although they claim something's been signed, them man could have just scribbled his name on a blank bit of paper, fam. Cause I'm saying, if man signed a contract by now, you'll still hear chatting. I ain't heard no chatting, fam. Since the day that contract's been signed.
That's how boxers do it though. Once
From
the
both
contracts are signed, man, just get to work. Man.
You say they're training.
They're not boxers, man. They're the Instagrammers. The Instagrammers be, you hear me? Like, man, ain't heard no insult since. Man ain't heard no insult since.
Oh shit, man.
I'm dead.
Alright, nah, so just take me down your mental, yeah. Break down to me how a bouncer's gonna win.
I just personally think, like,
Because I respect your opinion, because I know you can fight.
firstly,
like,
yeah.
so I
just feel like everyone's doing the underestimating thing because of the stature. Stature's all a lie. Like, anybody will tell you, like, in boxing that don't mean a thing, fam. And then personally, I feel like if Bouncer can catch that chin, he's done. Anyone's done. The top man, a small man, fam. Once a man touches your chin, you're done, fam. You're turning off. And I just feel like Bouncer, because Bouncer can actually do MMA, which I don't know. A few people may know, a few people may not. So it's not even nothing that he's got to learn. He already knows what he's doing. I think my man just he's got the brute strength, like it's in him. You get me? But I just feel like Bouncer will win, man. So hopefully if it does,
knockout, ground and pound, submission.
No, definitely not ground and pound, man. Just knockouts, man. He's got to just throw.
So basically,
I reckon my man will get tired and start holding
puncher's chance.
him.
A puncher's chance then. Anyone has a chance. Heavyweight boxing, let's say. Anyone.
I just feel like my man's gonna come out gassed because he feels like, yeah, I can mash up Bouncer.
Alright, so cool. You think Bouncer's got a better engine than Arms, Mr. Euro?
I've seen Bouncer train, like, and he doesn't look like his fitness is 100% in it, but I feel like with the correct training he can get there still. I'm saying, like, 3 minutes around in MMA, if that's what they decide to do, you know how long 3 minutes fighting is, man. That's long, you know.
You know how long that is?
Especially when you smoke weed and them things, that's long, you know. That comes like an hour to Ross.
With Arms Corleone laying his weight on you. Or like
That will tire you out alone.
And Supermall just laying on you.
Like a supermalt, you know, Nigerian supermalt.
Banku. And all them starchy produce. Fufu. And pounded yam. All them hefty foods. All them hefty foods laying on your small Caribbean body. You're not gonna get worn down. Come on, bro.
I hope it happens, and I hope alright, boys, this is what I want to see. If it ever happens, we're gonna lay a little wager still. We're gonna little something small, you get me?
Them man, there's ancestors skin animals alive, bro.
Them man, they're shark hunters. You ever see the Nigerian shark hunters?
I see man pick up
dive off the boat in the ocean and grab a shark and bring it back on the boat. What are you talking about?
Big fish.
About fucking the hunter. What are you talking about? This man had a leaf over his hood and balls. He went to the ocean and grabbed the shark. What are you talking about?
Nah, man,
You think Bouncer can trouble them, man?
Grabbed it by the gills. He just put his fingers in the gills, poke the shark in the eyes with the thumb.
Man didn't even use the shag.
No.
Hit it in his mouth.
Nah, man. I pray.
And
I want him
don't
to.
get it twisted. I follow my man. I like my man. He jokes, innit? But I just feel like I'm just gonna go for the underdog in this thing still.
Alright. Fair enough. I still think he's gonna fuck.
Yeah, gambling is gambling for a reason, isn't it?
House always wins.
The favourite is the favourite for a reason, cause like fuck it up. No, but yeah, it's if it happens thing. They can't blow all this smoke. They can't blow all this smoke up.
And
man's
nothing don't
arse,
happen.
And nothing don't happen.
But I'm just pointing out at this point. I don't know if I missed something since man signed the contract. Just been quiet.
No, you're right. I haven't heard anything.
Quiet, fam.
No, fam.
And we know how the internet
Factory.
works, fam. You know, like that, it generates things for people, fam. Cause people come from all over to see fuckery,
UK gossip TV.
Alright,
Thing there,
you see what I'm saying? It works, like we know how it works. We've seen it all before, fam.
They need to fucking postman as well, cause
Now we've seen it though,
Yeah,
man.
shit
It's just
podcast.
like what? What? No stuff. So, alright, cool. I see what you lot done. You lot had man gas for a moment. Never again though. That's long.
no word.
But then I just think about it, like, fam, none of these men want to get bombed in their face in front of their followers, fam.
So,
Nobody wants to lose. So why take the risk? You get me? Everyone will chat off their mouth. Remember the last people that was meant to scuff was Jay Spades and Vic Santoro.
Yeah.
Them man spoke the thing into the ground, fam. And then it turns out, I can't even remember the reason, but the reason was meaty. Like, fam, if you man really want to scuff,
Wasn't
like,
fit enough for
if
this.
you man really want to scuff, like for a charity thing, fam, there's pure football cages, you know, that you can just go there for not even
It
an
doesn't
hour.
even matter if you call it
You get me?
expedition. It's alright.
You get me? You're not professional
It's
boxers,
exhibition,
fam.
exhibition,
You get, it's not
exhibition.
no one's professional boxers. You get me? Put in your gum shields, put on your fucking little padded thing if that's what you want to do, and get on for a few rounds. Everyone go home. But no, you get me? Like they are niggas trying to shit. No one is trying to get knocked out on camera, fam. And that's just it.
I hear you, yeah, but if you have a scuff with man and you lose, you're just happy to let it go.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Under those circumstances, I'm not gonna say,
Okay, yeah, cool.
Rah, boom, rah, me and Preach, let's fight. We're gonna film it like we're two celebrities, kinda.
Okay, that's a
You get
different
me? Like man, know what man's signing up for. I'm not gonna come online and say, yeah, man's gonna scuff and then talk the thing into the ground until it's done. What? Don't waste my time. I'm not an idiot. Man can't come to me. Remember, some people orchestrate fake beefs online, you know, because they know it will generate. And then people really make me sick. I'm not one of them people. You couldn't come to me and say, "Rah, boom, let's do this for a little," and then boom, so and so promo it. Like, "Rah, we can both eat
people
off
actually
it."
do that.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Especially the music people.
What?
That's what they
You'd be
do.
surprised, man, what people do, fam, just to gain a little following or notoriety or something. Yeah,
So
fam.
Chip and Bugsy were on one was.
I wouldn't say that was. There's been some real things, but then even with that music beef, like it happens too often. Man, then beef, and somewhere down the line, they're gonna have a private convo. Man, went like that. Private convo, and then they're gonna squash it online.
No fact that that's what they do. They make up these little beefs though to, or whatever someone's album gonna drop or
No,
just generate a little buzz around their name or
facts,
something. They do that. That's
Yeah,
what they
because
do.
you see the Piers Morgan thing. He had a book in it being released about 12 days after when he walked off and
And
quit.
it was all
Yeah,
about
see,
all
'cause
about
they do
Meghan
these
Markle.
little
Yeah.
drama-
And they know what they're
little
doing.
drums,
And that was all about
the little
Meghan
money that
Markle.
the little money that you're paying him ain't gonna be shit compared to what he booked.
in.
Saying he's
Using
gonna,
it.
you get what I'm saying? So
man
why
weren't
not
leaving
fuck
if
it?
they weren't
Just
set up
walk
somewhere
off
So I'm
on
else.
saying that
drama.
out of all the arguments he's been in, and you want to walk
Yeah,
out now.
that one with the weatherman of all people.
Exactly.
You want walk off and storm off like a baby. It was funny though. I liked Ira's refix of it. Still,
Well, now I ain't seen that.
no, his refix of it was funny still. Cause like, yes,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Walk, yeah, go on now, big Pierce, walk off now.
Yes.
One.
Nah, my man's joke still.
No, that one was funny still.
No, but there's some things I like Pierce for though.
Yeah. He's a love and hate character. Like he gets onto everyone he needs to get onto.
He gets onto everyone equally.
If it's the person you want him to get at, you let him. Basically, that's.
But in this situation,
I don't mind him, but I've always known that Pierce was racist. I've always known that he's had it in him, bro. And that's just life. You
What do you
understand?
mean by he's racist?
Yeah, he's got a little racism in him, bro. I've seen it when
I think
interviews
he's dumb.
certain
Do you see that
people.
clip where the little girl she had no hands?
yeah.
You draw that yourself.
And then do you know what I'm saying?
No, but that's
He's
what
just-
He probably didn't even realise.
Hell motherfucking no.
That's some shit I'd say. I'm not gonna lie.
He gives you a phone call. That's the first thing you say.
Draw that. Yeah, hell it with stamps. No, you lot are fucking.
Oh my god. No.
Well, I don't know, man. Has he said anything like outwardly actually racist?
Now you know them man there. Them man they're smart, fam.
They're
so
smart.
you know the way them man they don't just
They're
talk willy nilly.
100.
Like them man there is struck when they're saying things, fam. They know what they're saying. Fam.
Strategic.
Yeah, but secretly, his team might not be racist with my girl because I swear she turned him down or something. That's the-
Yeah, I think that's what his supposed
Yeah.
underlying issue is. I don't think it's anything to do
It's
with
weird,
like,
fam.
race. I think it's just because he got
It's weird,
money.
fam.
Like
So weird,
one of them
fam.
ones.
Like obviously went on a date with her. I personally feel like it was one of them work-related dates. Like we're gonna go out, have 2 drinks, talk about work. Pierre said it like right. He thought it was a little date. She left him.
sleazy.
Yeah, she left him there and went off to her next thing and met Prince Harry, fam. And since that day, that man's just been chatting about the woman, fam.
Dead.
But what's she lot's take on? Obviously, did anyone watch the Oprah Winfrey interview?
Yeah, a bit of it.
Oprah's a pagan.
Oprah.
Yeah.
I get
Yeah,
that.
she's just extra. You know what I'm saying? Like, ask your questions what you're asking and stop the extra dramaticness. Like, what? You know, all of them extra. Are you telling me? Yes, bitch. That's what I just said. Stop your fart, man.
Fucking idiot.
You know, like stop your foolishness, man. But yeah, I don't. The interview to me it was just like whatever. Like I'm not being funny. Like your mama is a dread. What did you think was gonna happen, boo? Did you think they was gonna welcome you with open arms? Like, come on in, family. Do you know what I'm saying?
I personally
We
reckon-
all know that the royal family, it's not for black people, innit? Like it's not for. It's just something that is not for black people.
Yeah, I think that's what that part was a setup as well.
Like
Harry
it's
seemed
just.
real though. Harry in the interview.
Fam, you see,
Harry-
one thing I'll say, yeah, Harry is to his wife what Prince Philip should have been to Diana. Charles, sorry.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, like
But
obviously
you see what it
Harry's
is?
got my girl. innit?
That was always a sticky situation. So it was always like Charles and Camilla was always doing a thing. You get me?
No,
but
Camilla's so dead,
because
fam.
that's not right. So Camilla's dead. She's an old foot. You get what I'm saying? The Queen don't want that for the show of what you need to marry. They want you to marry a young thing that can give you kids, etc. Alright, cool. We find Diana. You breed up Diana. Boom. We'll kill her off. Then you can go back to your thing, Camilla.
Yeah.
Once she's out the way. You get what I'm saying? Then live your little happy life. Yeah? That's what the setup was. You get what I'm saying? That's why they got rid of her. Do you get what I'm saying? Bring forth the grand pickney them. Little heirs to the thrones and them thing there. And then Prince Charles can go back to loving his old foot bitch
But you
that
know-
he wanted in the beginning.
You know they were talking about who was questioning what colour the child would be. I swear to God, who do you not think that was? Because they're saying obviously Prince Harry didn't. Nobody said in the interview
all
who
of
said it.
All of them.
All of them.
The daddy, the brother, the granny, all of them. Of course they're gonna. Of course the first thing she's kind of like, so they do. Oh, I wonder what fucking colour this little nigga is.
conversation was
Throwback.
going from
you know, over the cup of tea and this
Oh,
little
she
shit.
gets her pregnant. What colour's the child gonna be?
Queen's all shaking with her tea, like, oh.
My man shaking her
It's gonna be a
husband.
dating
throwback.
first.
Like a real BlackBerry
They started
throwback.
dating first, and then those questions asked after they started dating and getting married and all that.
Like the kid's gonna look like Dappy at dark.
We're not even gonna know. We're not gonna know.
Or
We
Central
don't even
C.
know.
Yeah.
As dark as it's gonna get.
Yeah.
But like, I understand that, yeah, but I don't care about race, innit? Like, I proper don't give a fuck. I'm racist, innit? Fuck all of you lot. Like, white, gold, indigo, green. I just fuck all of you lot, innit? I don't care about race. Race don't really touch me like that. Because I get racism from everywhere, black and white people, innit? So I'm very free with race, innit?
Yeah.
Let's just say, like, when two people are having a picnic and they're different colours, yeah, don't your mind think, bro, I wonder what colour the picnic's gonna be? Just you as a human being,
Yeah.
because I know mine does.
Okay, but
My own picnic, I was thinking, bro, what colour you gonna be?
I've done that.
Because-
I wonder.
do you know what? Yeah, I haven't
If it'll
wondered.
be more darker than.
We all
No,
do
but
it.
it's in which ways you say it though also, innit? Like you can imagine
You
you
know
got
what? I
high and
don't
mighty.
think I have. I think it's because literally my family is mixed up anyway. So I don't think that would come to me like, oh, I wonder what colour. I don't think we would ever like. But obviously, maybe the older generation, because they was always like that, like yes, man, Shabron, or
Oh, yeah, no,
like
I understand
they're like that. They love that. Yeah, they love all that.
Self-hate.
Like they like the light skinned grandpa, them or the brown ones, the little caramel ones, but the little dark ones. And it's like
Push them round the back.
they're like, ooh, you know, them kind of ones. But for me, like where my family's so varied, I don't think I've ever like, yeah, what colour's that ute gonna turn? Nah, it's just never occurred to me because a ute is a ute, innit? It's just like
No, of course you're still gonna love it. I'm not saying that. Like, colour.
my son was yellow, plus he had jaundice on top of it, so he was like you till he was about 1.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
only his fingertips and his little ears were black. And we was like, come true, man. You know you're gonna be black, nigga. Like, can you just hurry up and just be like, the midwife used to come. I'm like, when's he gonna? The dad's questioning me, like, when's the colour gonna kick in? That colour, you know, man.
Beat me, you know?
You know, she's like, just get him out in the sun a bit more. I said, okay, son, yeah. I said, all right then. Right in the sun, bitch.
Shop, you know.
And he got back. It didn't work. I don't think it worked until when he went Barbados, when he just touched 1.
You need the
And he
real
went
son.
and he went Barbados and Anguilla and all them places there with these people them.
Like
And
this
then,
England plastics.
and then he come back a
Real
little
son.
brown and it was like, oh my God, it's a new baby.
See, no,
But
but there you go though. So even your like same thing with my youth. When my youth was born, I was still thinking, right, what fucking colour are you gonna be? Because this can't be the end of the line. Because you're opaque. Like, do you get what I'm saying? My daughter was see-through, and she had like little bit of colour around her hair. So even when she was born, man was still thinking, what fucking colour are you gonna be?
Yeah, because
so imagine how much man was thinking
like,
that
oh my God,
before.
he looks like Michael Jackson. I said, what? She was like, he just got bare hair and he's white. I said,
Pull
oh
the
my
kid-
God.
pull the
I
kidney
said, oh
blanket,
my
you know.
God. I said, this is why I told you not to let her look down my front, bruv. I told you to let her come up by this side of the bed, you know? She's just down there chatting shit. But no, it's mad. It is. It's crazy.
But I'm just feeling like that. I thought that, innit? What's the kid gonna fucking look like?
And I think in a situation like that, you would. Obviously, they're a bit shook in it, and obviously they're not used to having black people in the family.
Big man
so
thing,
they're gonna think that, innit?
You don't
I
know
don't
she's
know
gonna
what else she
teeth
was
out the
really
silvers to get
expecting.
me.
Like, not that I don't feel sorry for her for what she had to endure. You know, like obviously that must take its toll on you. Like
Bitch is
names
rich,
or,
bro.
or them shit there underneath the table or sly comments or whatever.
Yeah.
Cool, but what did you really expect? You went and married into the richest white people. Yeah, like come on, what was you really expecting? You married into the queen shit.
Bro, the bitch is
Your
rich,
mum is
bro.
a dread.
The bitch is rich. I don't have the energy to care about people's problems who don't care about mine, bro.
But she
They're
cares
fucking
because she
millionaires, bro.
wants,
You want to feel sorry for
acceptance.
you.
Innit? She wants acceptance from her in-laws.
And you're a fucking idiot.
She wants
you know, life's
acceptance-
not about acceptance.
she
You have
wants
to accept
acceptance
yourself from
from her
within. It's
in-laws,
called,
innit? From
it's
her-
called self-esteem. I can't give it to
I'm
you.
dead.
It's about you accepting yourself for what you are, not having
for real, you
to
wouldn't-
bend
it
and
is
bind in
Thinking
any
about it, you
boxes.
wouldn't expect no better from them, to be fair.
Exactly,
Like,
this
you
is what
wouldn't-
I'm saying. Like, I
Now
don't
you're
know
being
what's
selfish.
expected.
Now,
So I'm
you
just-
want us to let us, you're the first one of your kind for how long? And you're coming in here and you want extra privileges.
I'm
Nah,
dead.
bitch.
And plus, Harry knew. That's why he had to cut himself off. He knew what was going to happen. He knew already. He
I
had his
respect him
own
for that
plan.
though, still.
What I'm saying is, if they broke up, he is lost. He is lost. I hope the family don't take him
Nah,
back.
he's not
Fucking
lost.
pagan.
He's
I
not-
hope they don't take him back. I hope they leave
He's not-
exile.
he's not lost.
You know when they dash Simba out?
Harry
They dash
is a
Simba
man
out
of
and you
his
have to
own.
walk down the bushes.
And he proves that by cutting himself off, you get me? Harry has always been like his mum.
It's cool, like.
And he will be welcomed anywhere he goes. That's a fact, because he knows like he's black anyway. The Africans would all welcome him, bruv. Everybody loves a bit of Harry when he's in TV winding up himself and all them shit there.
And that nigga's racist,
So
bro.
he'll find himself.
He called enough people- he called enough people-
find himself.
He called enough people packing.
He
He called enough people packing.
That motherfucker will risk it again. He will risk it for a chocolate biscuit.
Imagine
Trust
that's
me, he
not
will do it
racist.
all over again. I can see it in his eyes.
I noticed you black people, you only really get heavy on racism when it's towards you.
been through it. Absolutely.
So yo, there's Asian niggas getting shot. There's Asian niggas getting shot. Just scroll up, bust it.
You get me?
If you don't give a fuck about no one else's racism but your own, bro. Nah, man, that nigga's racist, bro. I don't care. Racism is racism. There's more than two races, bro. Man's at war calling people raggeds. Nah, man, they're racist. Nah, man, fuck
Some
all.
people aren't educated enough though, because even though you say, boom, yeah, there's two races and all that shit. What about these Asian people that like to call themselves brown? I don't get it. Like, why are you calling yourself brown people?
Brown Asians are Indians.
Right, exactly. You're Indian, like you're Asian. What do you mean brown? What's all this? Brown people, brown parents. I see it on Instagram
It's
a lot.
the colour, innit? Because it's very like you don't understand it, because you're black. No, but listen.
Then you say my Indian, not my brown parent or brown parents. Like what the fuck? My mom's fucking brown, bro.
We're talking about colour,
Shit, my mum's black like Wesley Snipes. And my dad. My mum does black like Wesley Snipes shit.
But I don't really on the internet talking about my brown mother. Like what the fuck?
So
Shut up, man.
why can a black girl say my black this then and a brown girl can't say my brown this?
What the fuck, bruv? Listen, yeah? Black people come in all different shades. You understand what I'm saying? Asian people are Asian people, bro.
Yeah, but black
if
people.
If you're Indian, you're Indian.
But black people is a community that is very like it's not. If you're not in there, you're not in there, innit? So man, don't want to say I'm black. I'll say I'm brown, because if I say I'm black, these black people will be calling me Indian and shit. So I mean, let's talk about brown.
See, this is what I'm saying. See, in Jamaica, they don't give a fuck, bruv. You're black here. Do you get what I'm saying? You could be mixed with fucking Chinese. You're black, bro.
It's kind of racist, though.
Yeah, all right, my nigga. It's kind of racist still. Fuck off. This thing.
I remember the first time I saw a Jamaican white dread as a child, I was scared. You know why? Big man thing. I got in a cab, yeah. I'm not even lying, fam. I was late for primary school one day. And my mum put me in a cab, fam. So like, man jumped in the cab and like, yeah, man, where you? Huh? I swear to God, I was so scared when this man spoke. I never saw it in my life. He was a white dread and he spoke Jamaican. What would that scare you, fam? Like, I didn't know that man.
See,
I was
for
a
me,
kid, fam.
things like that.
I was a child. Like,
Jamaica is so multicultural.
To me.
For me, that's normal. Do you understand? My mum has cousins that have blonde hair and blue eyes and fucking just speak patois. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't even no older than 6, fam. I'm in the cab by myself.
Even when I went out and I heard China talk.
No, fam, I didn't know about that shit at them ages, fam.
I'm dead.
I didn't know, you get me? I didn't know about them, man. I was scared, fam. I was like, this is not right. This is not right. Take me to school. Jump out the cab and run off. Nah, I'll never forget that day. Still, I was scared.
Man said the white man moved into a whole beyond. What's this?
And this is the thing, yeah, because cool, we're Caribbean, innit, apart from Twiggy, innit, but we're born here, innit. Imagine that Rasta man there is born in Jamaica and lived there for a good amount of time. Who the fuck are we to tell him about Jamaican stuff?
Yeah,
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Should get schooled by a white man about the place you come. Robert White, you don't even know where you come from. Look at Naughty Dread.
Hypocrisy.
You see what I'm saying? It's done, man, you know.
Oh my god.
Man's a white Jamaican Rasta telling a black Jamaican English man you don't know your culture.
I'm dead.
No, man, I have to take that L in silence still. Yeah.
So funny.
Yes, Preach is doing up mad socks today, rude boy, and I see the big burst out in the side.
I saw it, but I wanted to behave myself this episode.
Nah.
Obviously, I always put
Preach knows that he's got the convertible socks on, you know.
Yeah, he's lucky that
the slingbacks.
the back ain't too dry.
You know the slingbacks.
It's not too dry.
I said the same. You know you put your socks too fast and tear it with your nail.
But you're late.
That's not cutting his fingernail.
It's running. It's the heel back. It's still in the shoe.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's the heel back. It's still in the shoe back. It's good to go.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, them man there don't use condoms. They don't walk around with holes in his sock.
Why?
No man don't use condoms.
Unskilled.
You know man's fucking real.
Tear that right off. It's a rubber ring left around a man's penis. It's just come out of the packet. Why is it torn? Kicked it with his nails.
Preacher's flustered. They get a bit.
You better readjust these socks.
No.
He just needs to make them into trainer socks right now. Fuck it.
Below the ankle.
Then fold the thing over.
That hole so big it will still show.
Yeah.
I didn't even need to put it out, but it looks like wrong.
Socks come out.
We used to fold up a
Flip
piece
it
of
back.
paper and fold, and then get scissors and cut around the outside, and then open it, and it was some mystical maze. Yo. Man, socks are bisexual.
And when they call it the rainbow, so when they call it, I don't know what I say it. Why do it?
Yeah.
Preach can't even be online cussing them people there. Have him in the principal's office, so boy, get me job on the line, fam.
Oh my god.
Can't even talk on how man really feels about them people there.
Can anyone these days?
No,
Yeah, alright then.
you're not even wrong.
It's crazy.
Oh shit! You see that? The fucking you got stabbed for the jackets.
Yeah.
So bad,
R.I.P.
man. That's so bad, fam.
But I told you we're doomed, but
We're doomed.
one thing I can say is that in this day and age, I think it was kind of a wrong move to just be selling them out of your yard. Because once somebody gets a whiff of something, that's it. Do you get what I'm saying? They're on it.
So
He
he's
should
a
have just,
reseller.
he should have just done it. He should have just done it online. I reckon these people then probably own a shop and he's probably just selling spare stock or whatever, or you know, or they probably bring the stock home and he's just busting orders from the yard or something. I don't know, but either way, it's not something that
Bought
should
a
have
man in
happened.
his neck
I know,
for
over
his coat. Now, when the 5-0 catch up with you, that's you gone for about 18 to 21 years, like straight. Like,
over
that's
material.
before you can even begin to think about parole. You're done.
Material that you could have just
You're
saved
done.
up and purchased the
You're
thing.
done, fam. I feel like going to prison in your early 20s and coming out 40.
And my thing is,
done.
if you can't afford it, just leave it alone, bro.
Done.
If you can't afford it, just
And I
leave it
honestly
alone.
feel like, although man actively stabbed man, sometimes I feel like these youths don't even need to do it. It might sound mad, but I know what I'm talking about when
That's
I
not
say it. I
man's
just
intention.
can't. Yeah, I just can't like.
Adrenaline is running in his hair.
Yeah.
Like,
I just can't articulate what I mean when I say that. You see what I'm saying? Like, but these men are finished, man. They're finished.
and man's not trying to justify it by saying
No,
the
at
thing
all.
with the coat, but just for your own safety, man. Don't shit where your house is, man. You don't.
Basically, don't shit on your own doorstep.
Yeah, man.
God, for a coat, you know. For a coat, fam.
You know what I'm saying? That could have easily been a business that was just set up online, basic orders and
Man
post
just
that out.
post it to man.
Do you get what I'm saying? You don't be letting people know where you live. Because once you let one person come and link you at your yard, that's it. They're going back, yeah, I linked my man at his yard, you know, he's got bare of them dead. You know what people are like. Especially red eye and bad man people. And
And
that
I swear
happens
people-
every day in the world.
This happened not even a week ago. And I swear 3 people have been charged already, you know. So
or
to
something.
be charged with something, there's sufficient evidence, you know. So it's just a bait thing, like on spur of the moment.
They never expect. They didn't intend to go there and do that.
On
They thought
spur of
man
the
would give it up.
moment,
Yeah, probably.
man's gonna be in jail for done.
But I'm not being funny. You've got some people when they're doing certain things and you're coming to rob, they're not just gonna give up their things like that. It's not
same.
yours.
No.
It's not yours. You don't know what people have done for their things.
Exactly.
Finish.
It's a fucking tramp though, man.
Yeah, trust me. Over coats.
3 man been
Like-
charging us. So I'm thinking, wait, what, you man planning on sharing the coat? Because one man done the stabbing. Now the rest of you man gonna sit down in prison car. The one, like, who was gonna wear this coat?
No, but I think it wasn't in ample coats because he was selling them. So I thought it was like maybe a few.
How the media's put it out as like a, for a coat.
For
You
a
see what
one
I'm saying?
coat.
A one coat. Like,
I don't care if it was 1, 2, 3.
Like, who's gonna wear this coat?
It shouldn't have happened.
When
Like, not
it's gonna be on
overcoats,
rotation.
like, it's not. If you're gonna do something, make it make sense in the end. Do you understand? If you are gonna do a fuckery, I'm not promoting fuckeries. I'm not saying anyone should. But when you're doing things like that, and you're taking a risk like that with your life, you gotta make sure it makes sense. And doing things.
Not hardly anything these kids do make sense these days, man. When you do, when you want to talk death rate, murder rate, and the age of the people dying, none of it makes sense, man. These men are going to war over their postcodes, and they're actively filming fuckeries. Like, you get me? Like, make it make sense. Like, if you want to get away with something, you don't need to do that. Like, man's doing these things and rapping about it, you know.
I know, even that. Like,
you get me? Man ain't even got to actively snitch on you again. You know the way? The police work was hard back in the day when a man got murdered. Now it's just, let me go online and see who's talking.
You know what, yeah? It's as simple as this. It's a dickhead thing. Like, all of this, you're going to stab man over, and it's just like that, yeah, because this is how much man thinks of you as a joke, yeah? Like, remember, me and you, we're both from the same place we grew up, innit? And we had, like, little kerfuffles and war with people from other places, innit? And, like, we've had our little running scuffles, people have been hurt from either side and blah, blah, blah. But imagine, yeah, like, when we're here now doing this, yeah, imagine we were dead. Like, do you get what I'm saying? And the people that we had kerfuffles with, man, they're not even relevant to man now.
No.
Like, do you get what I'm saying? So, imagine, like, what a dickhead. Like, what a dickhead I am. Imagine I'm not going to be here now doing this because there's something back then that don't even mean nothing to me now.
Like I say, like,
am I a dickhead?
I feel like with this thing now, it's like man's got to grow out of it, fam. There's nothing you can tell these man, fam. They have to, if they don't grow out of it, like some man will and a lot of man probably won't. You see what I'm saying? But you will grow out of it, fam. And there's not, cause you can't sit down with two and say, as much as we sit here and say, bro, you man's got to stop doing this, they're not going to stop, fam.
No, but imagine man would have died for man's block.
Would have died for it. I can't even tell you the last time I went round there, fam. It's so shit.
Imagine that would have died for my block. What a dickhead. What a pussy, yo.
But you can't go to these youths and tell them that, fam. They're like, sorry, bro, you man really done this thing for this, fam. You get me? It's long, fam.
It's long, bro.
It's long, fam. You just gotta hope they grow out of it, fam. Like ourselves, fam. Like, let's be honest, like, we grew out a certain badness. Like,
yeah, definitely.
So I'm thinking, like, raw, after a few jail sentences, a few dead mates, whatnot, then you're gonna hit an age where it's like, raw, you know, I've been banging this hard, I ain't got no peas. Let me try and go work now. You get me? I'm not in jail for life. I still have a chance. Let me try and go. I got a youth now. I got 2 youths now. You get me or something? Let me. You get me? And then boom, it starts from there. But boy, I don't know, man. The way these kids are going, fam, it's just awful, fam. And I often say that I'll be frightened if I had a son. Cause a couple of my brothers have got sons that are in their teens, innit? And I say to them often, what, you man shook when they go out or something? Just the way things are, fam. Like, it's man, are you scared? Like, because this is the age that, even if your son ain't on it, them man over there could be on it.
Yeah, and that's
you
what
see what they're doing now.
Yeah.
Like, if you wear a tracksuit bottom, you're a target, basically. Like, you're involved in something. Even though man ain't. You see, man can get up and put on his tracksuit and go to college, fam. And obviously, bro, where you coming from? Where you from?
Exactly.
All of that. Bro, I just live around here. The man's just going to college, you know. He's not about nothing. He's not into it. And off the back of that, man's looking to done you because you live on this estate where they actively beef with man.
Yeah, cause even the other day I hear my son chatting to his brethren, but they wanted to go walking somewhere, and my son was like, "No, I'm not moving off the estate, like or whatever." They're like, "Oh, well, we're gonna go around," and he's like, "Are you not thinking?" Like he's like saying someone got shanked the other day, and then he's telling them like, "Boy, you don't even need to be on stuff. People just move to you, fam." And then obviously he's like, "Well, boy, you man go walking. I'm going to my yard," and I'm like, "Exactly that. Yeah, you keep that attitude up, come to your yard,
fam." No, you just gotta look like I said, just a tracksuit bottom and a hoodie.
6 foot something.
Tracksuit bottom and a hoodie, fam.
So they're always on.
And you're a target.
Trust.
And you're a target.
Like even just police, you get what I'm saying?
If you're not on all that and you're out and about and man's trying to trouble you,
You gotta have your wits about it, man.
no, just tell man, yo, I'll tell the police, bro.
I'm dead.
I'm not on this long thing.
That, you know what that's it. You know what that is, isn't it? Instant stabbing, bruv. That's not even an
Stab me,
hesitation
go on.
now.
You're going to jail.
That's not even a hesitation anymore.
I'm
That's
gonna tell
where
them
they're gonna shank
everything.
you now. You think you can
No,
chat to
because
man about police?
all bad men are bad men
Right.
until police come. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Done.
All bad men are bad men until police come. I've noticed that. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Man's only bad for certain people. And what? You're gonna do me something, and I must be quiet about it. Nah, bro. Just if you're not on that nonsense, just tell man, yo, I'll tell the police.
I'm dead.
Do what you want to do. You see how quick man leave you alone. Tell man, I'll tell the police. I know what you look like. I know your name. I know where you're from. I've heard of you. I'll tell the police. I've texted my mum your name already. No, I'm not playing. If you're not on it, it's just simple. Because everyone's a bad man until the police come.
And then another fact is that when everyone actually gets to jail, it's mad because man from over there can do something and kill man from over there, and then they go jail. Fam, what's a fact? The fact about that is that pagans could end up becoming close brethren, fam, whilst doing these things. And it's like, raw. You was riding for me on road. Like, why are you trying to done him now, fam? These men are tight, you know. Wake up, guys, go check man and banner burning up. Well, you can't even smoke in jail no more, fam. But back then it was like, raw, that's crazy, fam. It's pointless, but it is what it is, fam. I'm scared for these youths, fam.
But the troubling civilians, like, that's not the rules, man.
It's not the rules, but
It's not the rules, bro.
it's just like they say, let's get in on the scoreboard. You get me? Because it's one big game, innit? You get me? One big game to them, fam.
It's maybe I'm not paying attention, but it's not as rife. It's quieted down a bit, has it not? Like, there's little spurts in that, but it's not like a back-to-back daily.
Spurts, not really mad, but still, it's mad enough.
Over a fucking coat. That's a bad. How long has that even been, blood? How much recharges you got on the camera, P Reach?
Say that one more time.
How long have you been going?
Over an hour now.
Yeah.
Over 10 minutes. Hour and 10 minutes.
About hour 20, 30, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, no one else got nothing they want to get off their chest.
I've just been laughing at the people that had the vaccine thinking that they'll be able to go on holiday and still can't go on holiday.
The disrespect. The disrespect.
Too
Don't even get
fast.
started on the anal swabs. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Dead.
Yeah, that's a joke thing, bro. That's
I
not.
knew it though. I knew it though. These people are like, okay.
Nah, but how can they just do this?
Well, no fly out thing.
No, just be trying to push this vaccine upon niggas.
You see that no fly out thing as well?
And it's calm the part.
This is why I don't. This is why I don't.
Parties are gonna be lit.
This is why I don't like you lot, like just people in general. And I'm an alien on my own thing. Yeah, man's like, I'll take the vaccine if it stops my money, or if I can't fly, I'll take the
No,
blood.
like that.
You think I'm giving up? You think I'm taking a vaccine for a flight, blood? I will stay here till I'm dead. Are you mad? I said, oh, if I can't fly, I'm gonna do it. You're a pussy, yo.
No, I'm
Just
good.
before the people who have it now are dickheads, and then just behind them is you. You're like, I'm over here. You're one away from a dickhead. Like, oh, if they stop flights, I'm not gonna take it. Like, blood, I ain't going nowhere. I'm not taking it.
I know that TV, but that's taking the vaccine or whatever, innit?
Yeah, but older people, yeah, their generation's a bit different.
Yeah,
that.
they're a
They
bit
watch
shook.
the
And
TV
they've
and everything.
been different, fam. That's why they've been getting tricked up
They're a
and
bit shook.
Yeah, they still got
injected
fucking
with fuckery for years.
Queen Golden Jubilee memorabilia in their yard. Like, you know, they're not even dead.
That's what I'm saying. Like, people like
Yeah,
them
man.
generations there, fam, take anything.
Yeah,
you get
man.
me? Our generation is more. You get me? We more like to read up on things and whatnot. Then back in the day, if the white man said, "Yeah, this is good," they were like, "Yeah, come on." You get me? This is good. Like, that's what they say. This is good, and this is why it's good. And that was you. You get me? Your mum was running you to the doctors, fam. Doctor come shut up your arm with fuckery. Now man's got ADHD. You get me?
But we're gonna give you something for that. We're gonna give you something for that though. You got this, but it gives you this, then we'll give you something for this. But this thing gives you the next thing. We're gonna give you something
Yeah,
else.
man. It's
Before you know it, you
mad,
got 40 pills.
I don't fuck with it,
You
man.
know what I'm saying? Nah.
The only injection my son had was a BCG.
I had
And
none.
that was even back then when man was younger and a bit more believable of these cunts. Like, you get what I'm saying?
I ain't doing none of that polo and all them shit there. Never done
All of
those.
these fucking there, blood.
You know, innit?
Don't get me started, blood. But clap for the NHS though.
Oh, true. Set pace.
You know, in the NHS chilling, doing nothing while people are clapping, you know. They give man everything but a pay rise.
Everything, fam. Every liberty, fam.
Disrespect.
So rude, boy. It's so rude.
I had a COVID parking pass. It's come like it ain't working no more. Every time I park, I'm just getting tickets. I'm flex rude, boy. Fuck everything. Fuck everyone. Fuck the government.
Don't work no more.
This shit ain't valid, bitch.
I'm furious,
You
cuz.
don't work now?
Yeah, I was getting tickets every day,
They
bro.
want their peas now. It's time to pay. It's time to recoup.
Yeah, because the economy's
It's time to
fucking that.
recoup.
They're like, fuck this shit.
They're giving out
Y'all got
tickets.
too much
Anything they can get our money off of, they're giving it.
Yeah.
You get me?
Well, littering fines have gone up, and
I'm dead.
it's cold out there, you know, but it's fuck it. Like, if they could charge man for air, they would, you know.
I said that as well, fam. I said that. They would. They
They
would.
would charge man for oxygen, mate, but
They're probably working on a little blueprint now. How they're gonna make that happen? They're already talking about moving sperm cells up to Mars and what next countries, planets and that.
Yeah.
In case insurance, in case they have to build life elsewhere. You get me? When they mash up this one, they're gonna go to the next one and mash that up.
you man are informed still.
Now I see 1, 2 things still.
Still, that's the sperm lasts that long. I don't believe all that frozen. I don't believe that lasts.
Them man don't
My
make that happen.
sperm lasts forever.
Them niggas, them Chinese man are growing people, rude boy. No sperm included, fam. Them man, they are growing people, fam.
You can scrape my sperm off the wall and still use it. Really well.
Them man are growing niggas, fam.
Man's like them wallpaper
Gas in
pictures.
little cubicles. Remember them little babies that used to go like that?
Yeah. Off a strand hair, off a
That was in
strand
the
hair.
jelly, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, the fucking
Because how long
pieces of
they
shit,
been-
and they meant to
never
be
did
birth,
nothing.
but they never did
No,
nothing.
no, no.
How long have they been
Alien
freezing eggs for?
babies.
Is there any
What?
like they've been freezing eggs? How long have they been doing it for? Is there any reports
About 20
that
minutes.
children?
Like, they say they've been doing it, but obviously they say they've
Statistics.
yeah, but not really.
I ain't heard like
Stats.
not even
He's
on a daily
conspiracy
mail.
man.
Not even on a
He's
daily
conspiracy man. Who said blue is blue? Who named blue blue though?
Blue with green.
What was blue before blue?
I ain't heard that. I've heard every other birth but that.
Like, they all say like, Rob, man can get pregnant now and them ting there, fam.
Yo, you had
Them
to take
kind
the
of
piss, star.
fuckeries,
Yo,
really.
you had to take the piss.
Man, seen it, fam. You see it, fam.
Yeah,
You know how internet works, but it don't necessarily mean it's true.
Yeah, but I'm not interested in all them shit.
like
Them
to
fucking
fuck
out
niggas
with
that
them.
were
Yeah, my
fucking
boyfriend's pregnant,
Trying
what?
to brainwash people onto the other side of their fuckeries. But once they
That
get
is
people
done,
agreeing
fam.
with them, that's when they start producing and bringing things out.
That's why I always tell people we're as a people we're doomed, fam.
Fucking,
No matter what you
what
believe,
you gonna
fam.
do? Get injected in your belly, in your bum hole? Like, what's going on here? You're a whole man. Like through the penis penile. What?
What they say again,
Like,
you can't even call women's tits breast when they're breastfeeding or something. Something stupid like that because of them little trans man there that I don't
It's not off, bro. Breast is breast. Breast titty.
You're taking a piss now.
Some man are heavily offended by
This is the saying. You give man an inch, you take a mile.
This is the problem.
They're just taking everything now.
That's the problem, you know? People just getting way to the
Anyway,
head.
I'm just gonna say it now. Fire it out.
Man's super straight. Do you get what I'm saying? I like females that were born females and remain true throughout.
That's right.
That's the category.
You said man
That's
said
what I meant to
females
do.
that were born females. So,
Yeah.
so say one of them tricked you. Say
I don't know how man can get tricked though. Like
because
Tiger uppercut.
you stay there.
That's happening.
People be getting
Like
tricked.
you'll get tricked if she's
Getting tricked
They've had
when they've had full
know,
operation.
it's
Or
like
say she just say
everyone
she's
threw this at you,
say she's
you
just
get me?
tucking.
Nah,
So she's
listen,
tucking
girl
her
can't
bits.
tuck it on me because I'm a handsy you. Like, I like to touch pussy. Like,
Yeah,
I like to touch pum pum. So you can't trick me like that. Like, it's gotta be gone. Like,
so,
you got to touch a man's pum pum and nobody got to touch it.
Oh wow.
I said,
Suppose you got to touch a girl's pum pum
Having
and
that man's pussy.
grabbing that man's pum pum and that. Like, what? No, you can't trick me like that. Still, it has to be good.
Man's got a badussi. A badussi, you know.
Half a penis turned into clit and
What we're
then
gonna do is we're gonna take half of your bum hole and bring it around the front.
man's got a pussy shit up.
It's a tender skin.
Such a wet from the back to the front. No, they can't trick man. So it's mad. When man them get tricked, I often wonder how.
Yeah,
Like,
you're a horny brother.
You have to what? If you guys I can't lie. Like,
I make observations.
I touch pussy in it, I ding a boom boom, everything. Nah, you can't just have a crevice with Vaseline rammed in there. Like, you can't. It's not gonna work on man.
Man's more verse and pom poms.
Man's got a crevice with Vaseline tucked in there, you know. It's not gonna work on man. So I wonder how this works on people.
So they're probably people that are like, you know, trying to respect. Trying to be respectful and, you know, taking it slow. That's the only thing I can think of though. You know, like where they
So like, bro, when you're in doggy, if you got your thing tucked, like when you're in doggy, like you can't. You got
how you gonna be in doggy if your thing's tucked? So
that's what I'm saying. So
that means you're ramming bum.
No man, these men are wild, fam.
I don't know this conversation.
No, men are wild, fam. It can't work.
Man, how you gonna be in doggy tucked?
Imagine if you sellotape the willy to the.
And then just imagine like you're a man like, bro, when I get girls in doggy, I'm a man that likes to rub a clip. You see, there's no escaping, man. Like, there's no escaping. Man. So I'm saying like, bro, if you're in doggy and my hand not hood, you're dead. Like, you're dead. Like, you're dead. You're dead. Like, you are dead. You're dead. I will choke you out. Like, I will choke you out.
Take his willy out. He's gonna grab it.
I will choke you out. I'll say no homo while doing it, bro. I'll say no homo while doing it. You're dead. Like, so I'm just like, bro, how does man get away with these works? Like, so I just think like secretly, like, man must
Yeah, you gotta be 40-year virgin to fall for that one. That or chest up.
Like, suppose like you look down to spit. You know, cause if they're that way inclined, then you will see like, where's the pussy? I'm meant to see a bumhole right now. Like, if anything, you get me? If anything. But wait, there's no bumhole. What does that mean? I'm in the bumhole. Like, no, we're not doing that, fam, man. I choke man out and say no homo, fam. Dress myself and cut, fam. I swear to God. I don't even smoke, but I'll bun a cigarette on the way home, fam.
And that's a wrap.
Yeah, man. No, man. I can't get away with them things.
No, yeah, fire for that, man. I'm not gonna lie, cause God, listen, I don't ever see myself, God forbid, touch wood and all them things there. But if I'm in that situation, I'm wilding out.
Yeah, somebody must
I am
be.
not responsible for my actions.
Yeah.
This doesn't leave this room.
No, I can't trust you. That's why you got a dead. I'm not a batty man, innit? So you can't make me feel like I'm gay, fam. What, you're trying to hold this over my head now? You're not doing that.
To the grave.
Yeah. This is threatening me. Yeah, what's 10 bags by Monday? I'm turning Instagram. Come link me. You're dead,
You're about
innit?
to go to the grave right now because you're gonna die.
Man trying to finesse me. No.
Yeah.
No.
Over my dead body, cuz.
Facts.
Over my dead body.
so
How do you miss that though?
That's what I'm saying.
How do you miss that?
That's what I said. If they're taking it slow, it must be. Wait, you're just dry sexing or something. I don't know.
Man just dry sexing with his penis slap his into my bum cracking. Nah, fam. No.
Touching pussy.
Nah, fam.
Just rubbing
If you're touching my willy, I'm
rubbing
touching
up on the
pussy.
duct tape.
Touch my willy.
Rubbing duct tape.
Rubbing up the penis on the duct tape.
No, so I honestly believe, these men that get swindled like that are gay, fam. Or bisexual, something, fam.
At least. And bisexual.
You can't lie and say, I didn't know. What the fuck you been doing? You can't say you didn't know, fam.
And it's a no fact. Some men actually go looking for that because they have that weird fetish.
Yeah, and then when they find it now, I didn't know. Don't lie, man. You was looking for it. You can't actively.
I was just about to say his name on everything.
You can't actively like
The man that got hot in.
lay down with one of them man there and not know
And come back over here like
man. Man's too
everything's cool.
physical, like touching them thing there, man. Like you can't escape
You can see it.
the hand, like when the hand comes out the front and you're in it from the back, you can't escape it. Fam. Like,
Yeah.
it's
There's
not
a
right.
aura that you're not moving right.
Yeah,
you
you're
know,
moving
You can't
iffy.
move sexy like.
I'm trying. Let me rub your pom pom. Nah, man. Me tap in the hand.
That's not.
I said no, nigga.
We're trying to come around the front. You're trying to come around the front. No. What's up?
Man,
I don't like
say
being
the place
touched.
where it's a honey monster.
Nah. Oh, it sound like Mr. Blobby to us. Nah, man, that can't run, man.
Nah, man, will tamp up, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I personally feel like man know what they're doing. And when they're getting caught up with these men, I feel like you knew. But then obviously,
I feel like
that's the ones.
Some of them are naive.
Like the ones that get the full removal. Like after, how's it meant to lube up and that? Like,
I really don't know. I would presume it.
What's that?
I would presume it.
How's it meant to lube up?
Want it to work like a normal vagina.
Man just quit it in the movie.
Cause they man spitting his hamburger and just wipe out there like. How is it meant to lube up? Like your pussy cannot, or your balls they convert your penis into a pussy hole. Like how is it?
Take half your bum hole, man.
No, because they don't cut the pipe off like the pipe. No, like the pipe where like
True.
Like,
You're right.
that's
Right.
like the pre-cum
So-
is what you like. That's the wetness where you get
It's
it from.
disgusting. Even your tone depicts
What?
disgust.
Say that again.
So they can
So
still
you know
bust.
that tube where like men pee and pre-cum and all that. Like y'all use one tube, right?
Yeah,
So,
urethra.
so they
Urethra.
use that.
Imagine
so like
you made one of them. Imagine you made one of them come.
Oh,
And it's like normal nuts.
They cut
You
it
know how
down.
hard that is, fam.
no, it's just they like.
That's never gonna.
kind of
That's
like
never.
you when
Like
Ever.
fold it in or something to
That's
just.
never gonna look like real pussy.
I don't know. I've never seen
Never.
one.
No,
It's impossible.
They've got to add bits.
It can't just be a hole.
Yeah,
That's
it's
impossible.
can't be like-
It's not gonna look like real pumpkin.
Can't just be a dead
It's
hole.
impossible.
Can't just be
It's
a
not
hole.
gonna like
They
fake
have
tits
to
don't move
restructure
like
that.
real
They have
tits.
to restructure it.
Fake tits don't move like real tits. They don't
Because-
feel like real tits. That's not gonna
That's
look
true,
like
that's
True,
wild.
because
It's
because
not
men
gonna
don't
work,
have
bro.
fanny walls. So what is it rubbing on?
This bit of our legs don't even sit right to push lips closed. Do you get what? Man's body, man's thigh muscle ain't built like that. That's not, nah, man. I'm gonna take the piss, star. Oh shit, PlayStation 5's in stock, apparently.
Oh, is it?
Did you miss the Smith toys drop?
Yes, and I sat in a fucking queue for 29 minutes to fucking buy it, and they made me count down and then said, sorry, we can't put it in.
No, you know I got straight through, and then while I was putting my details in and pressed checkout, out of stock. I was so pissed. I was so pissed.
It's racist, man.
So they sold out again.
Out of stock,
Yeah.
man. The tweet just went, and it's out of stock already.
By the time I get it, I'll be about 2 bills. So you know that's about 3 years, 4 years from now. But yeah, man, I think I'm maxed out. I don't know, that was a bit of a weird one to finish off on though, still. Yeah.
Shut up.
That's wild, still.
Pussy shit up.
There's a pussy shit up.
That's fucking hilarious.
Nah, you're wildin', yo.
Get off me.
Get off me. Yeah, I love their gay friends until they get into an argument and man wants to beat man up like man's a girl.
I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. Absolutely dead.
You know Jamal? You know Jermaine beat me up.
Done with you.
Gee.
Yeah, bro. They can't even add it to the fucking basket. Disrespectful shows.
Oh, God. So we still going or we done?
You get to put in the checkout.
But it's pre-order for April though.
April's around the corner, bro.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not even letting me do that.
Well, you could do that on my phone. Just put in your stuff and send it to you and whatever.
Well, they post it to me.
Whoa.
It's delivery. It's home delivery.
Yeah, so you'd have to put in.
See, my phone's just racist. It's racism, man. We got the same phone. It's
That's a digital one, I think.
Yeah, I don't want this.
So there's ones that ain't got no disc tray.
Yeah, we don't know this.
I'm old school still, I can't
What's
lie.
that? Just download.
Yeah. My last PlayStation, the disc broke. All my games were useless. I had to buy games online anyway.
We can't still be going. We're talking about buying PlayStations now, yeah.
It's out of stock.
No way.
Yeah, it's out of stock. This is nonsense, bro. What's happening to the world? You can't just go to the shop.
Resellers are jerking off the shop and buy stuff.
Everyone is at home. home. They need entertainment, innit?
Can't just go to the shop and buy stuff.
Out of curiosity, yeah, about 3 weeks ago, yeah, some Yeezys were coming out, yeah, and I signed up and I entered the draw. And on the morning, they just said, yeah, sorry, you didn't get picked. In the mind, I was thinking, this is how you lot are selling crepes now.
You
like,
pussy, yo.
what the fuck happened? Like, it's done. Fam, I told people we're doomed. No one ain't listening, fam, but
Going to the shits,
we're
man.
doomed, fam. I'm telling you, man.
This is the beginning of the end, blood. This is what Martin Luther and them were talking about.
This is what my man.
Soon they're gonna have man walking around barefoot now, raffling for shoes.
You know what I'm saying?
All I'm saying
To
is
spend money, you know.
keep your cash money, yeah? Don't be fooled about all this card and contactless shit. Keep your live cash, bro.
Yeah.
Even, you know what, because what's mad, since COVID, yeah, I find myself not wanting cash for some strange reason.
Yeah, I thought that.
And I just fell into that position, like,
Make sure you
without
get
even
cash.
questioning it. Like, I just didn't want
Make
cash.
sure you're drawing out your money and parking
Oh,
your
shit.
live cash.
You got
That's
Monzo.
all I'm saying, you know.
You got Monzo. You heard that shit about they closing people's accounts?
Right, you see, this is what I'm saying.
Right.
And then
They
you have
close
to
that right now.
then you're gonna have to
What was I
go.
talking about?
Then you're gonna have to go through the whole process of asking for your money
I
back.
withdrew my money out already.
You see, there
because
you
they're
go.
official.
Yeah, some of them, some people ain't gonna get to do that in time, innit? Some people ain't gonna do that in time. Do you understand what I'm saying? They're gonna have to go through the hassle of claiming back their money. Yeah, this is how it all starts. Why I say make sure you
Where's
keep
this
your
next
live
book?
cash because we need it. It'll be like black market all motherfucking day, bitch.
No,
They'll need
yeah,
that
yeah,
shit to
bro.
fucking swap for fucking supplies and them thing. That's how they're gonna have us out here.
Trust me,
That's why you see when they see when old people like park off money under their bed. Yeah. Oh,
Like, without even questioning the thing, I just found myself not even wanting cash.
bro, no, I like cash. I love cash.
Nothing beats cash,
I'm
innit?
telling you, fuck a card.
It's like, man.
No, you're right. But I just found myself just getting into that mode.
But when they
fam.
eliminate it, though, and it ain't worth nothing. It's just like Monopoly money now.
Bro, you stay there thinking it's monopoly money. That bitch ain't never gonna get rid of that shit that's got a big face on there. Believe that. I'm
That's
telling
getting
you,
soon.
we're gonna need that shit.
So how do you look feel like my mythical underdog story, yeah? Because my knowledge ain't as deep as you lots with the royal family. Because you lot started saying something I didn't even know.
You ain't even call Prince Andrew Prince Philip. By accident.
No, your memory's good because I've heard these niggas, but they don't just remain in my mental bank. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What's
I've
the
got
thing
money
again?
hidden there and bare sex
What's this thing
videos.
again?
Oh,
But
dude.
like,
So shut up.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.